So I've been playing Warframe for a lot of years. This is not my first account. I played on the PC for quite a while, but this is probably my higher level account. I'm at Master Rank. Legendary 2. Show you real quick. You can see the 2 up there, but Legendary 2. I have pretty much everything in the game. Shadow Borders. I have pretty much everything in the game, just to kind of give you an idea here. Here's all my pets. There's weapons. There's a couple of these I'm still missing. There's some stuff that just came out. Like within the last week, and I haven't had a chance to get these 2 items yet, but they're actually being built. So, and then, of course, there's a new Prime Warframe that I haven't quite built yet. Still missing one part, but for the most part, I have everything else. This is stuff that's pretty recent. Anyway, I've been playing for quite a while. I have every frame. I have everything subsumed except for maybe 2 Warframes. No, that's not one. Lost your mind? My big fingers here. Let her finish doing this or whatever. But I've subsumed every Warframe except for, I think, Ash. Ash is a little bit harder to get now. And one of the big problems I had is I had gotten rid of a bunch of Warframes before this Helveth ever came out, so still need to do Ash, and I think that's Gauss, maybe? Sounds right. Not that it really matters, because I probably wouldn't use those 2 abilities as much anyway. But I've subsumed all the other ones, and done all the quests and stuff in the game and stuff. I've done pretty much everything in the game you can think of. The main reason I wanted to make some videos is there really are a lot of things that's changed about the game over time. And I see a lot of people who do guides on how to build and stuff, Warframes, and I also have people I play with that always ask me, how do you do this, how do you do that, when it comes to building certain Warframes and weapons and stuff. So I kind of want to do this to kind of give people an idea of how to get started from the beginning, because it's really frustrating to see YouTube videos, especially for people that are like, well, this is how you build this, and they already have every mod in the game, every thing you can imagine in the game, and they're going to tell you, well, this is how you do this. Well, of course, it's very easy for them. They have every arcane, every mod you can think of in the game. I mean, pretty much everything you can think of in the game. Of course, it's going to be a lot easier for them. I'm just going to start a still path mission just so I can show you while I talk here a little bit, but I think it'd be a lot better, more useful for people to see how to start out the game. And probably give you a better idea of what kind of things you should focus on at the beginning of the game. Because this game has so many things to it, and there's so much to do. And, like, for some of my friends, it's been kind of overwhelming. There's just, it's too much to do, and they just feel like they can't get anywhere, and they're not getting started. I'm going to show you a way probably to fix that. Some things I do that makes it a lot easier, so you don't have to like freak out on worry about getting syndicate and focus and all kinds of stuff like that.
Provide cover for a lone Tenno operative. Set off the alarms and keep the infested busy.
There's lots of things you can do, especially at the beginning of the game, to make the game fun. And
hold on.
Kind of,
emergency life support is in.
I would encourage you to do that kind of thing and try to really enjoy the game. Try to have fun and not to try to speed through everything quite so fast. Because, in my opinion, one of the things that really help a lot in this game is the mods, generally. you have a friend who's playing it or somebody who's playing it for a while, they're gonna have mods you don't have, and it's real easy when they have those mods. You know, they do more damage and do stuff that you might not necessarily be able to do from the beginning. So I'm hoping to show you some builds and things to do at the beginning that can help out a little bit to help you get through those parts of the game and get you some nice stuff so you can play a little bit and be a lot less frustrated. There's a lot of things that have changed since I started playing the game. Just kind of some background, like first time I played this game, it was in beta a really long time ago, and when you started the game you could choose from the 3 main Warframes, pretty much back and forth, I believe. I think that's the way I remember. I don't think you had to pick a specific one, you were just stuck with that one. It seems to me like...
delivered a life support capsule to the area. Activating it.
Missions were kind of short, I think, compared to now. And honestly, when I started playing this game, the maps were so confusing to me, which is kind of funny now, because it's really, you start recognizing rooms like this room, and you know there's an exit way over there, and there's an exit here, and there's usually an exit over there, and one that goes out that way. So you know, you got this one, it's a little slow. There's that one, and then there's usually this one over here. So things like that you just start picking up after you play for a while. You just kind of have a good idea of how things are laid out, where rooms are, stuff like that. I'm not going to play this mission very long, I just want to kind of play a little bit. Just to have something to do while I was kind of talking, but then there's things like certain sections of the game, like when you get to Fortuna, or you're trying to do missions on the open world areas, like on Earth and stuff like that. There's kind of ways you can handle that stuff to where it's not such a grind sometimes. And if you're one of these people that really likes to just sit down and grind things out, then hey, more power to you. But some people get bored with that and they don't want to just sit down and do the same thing for hours and hours all day long. So I'm hoping to show you some ways you can do this stuff and kind of over time without just focusing on one thing at a time, and show you the ways that I've gotten stuff done that seem to help make things a little less just repetitive. And I mean, no matter what, you're going to be doing a lot of these missions over and over and over again. Mostly probably trying to get mods and stuff that you may have missed the first time and stuff like that. There's lots of stuff like that that happens. But, oh, come on, come out. But, there's lots of things you can do, I think, to make that stuff, like focus. I personally don't spend a lot of my time worried about focus. This is actually not a bad way to get focused sometimes. Because if it just puts like the lower level lenses on and you just kind of forget about it and go about other things, you really will build up focus over time. It's just like the sigils for syndicates. You put one of those on and you just kind of go about your day doing other things, and don't try to concentrate on that stuff sometimes. It'll go by a lot faster than you think. You know, especially when you're in, especially the way the game works in lower levels, you are a specific master rank and you can only gain a set limit of like, the word's eluding me at the minute, sort of faction or whatever you want to call it, focus. not focus. You know, your rankings in the syndicate and stuff, your stuff will go up kind of slow. But if you don't just kind of concentrate on just that, you don't really notice it as much, and it goes up a lot quicker than you would think it would. And I still don't have all the focus stuff completed. But like I said, I'm not really concentrating on it, and so it's not a grind. It just kind of happens in the background if you have some lenses and stuff on your guy. Show you how much focus this guy has here. But obviously I can't show you much on this account because this account has pretty much everything. I can't really show you on my PC account because I think it's, I don't know, master rank 25 or 6 or something. And that was the account I quit playing when Fortuna actually came out, so it's actually missing a lot of newer stuff on it. And unfortunately that wasn't the original beta account, because the original beta account I quit playing because I got bored with it, and then I forgot my password, which I probably could try to go back and recover it, but I just don't know that it's worth it. And that account's probably only like master rank 12 or something anyway. Well, it might be higher, I don't know, it's been a long time. I was trying to remember how many of these I have maxed out. Only the one, it looks like. But I just wanted to kind of give you an idea of some of the things I've done, and there's railjack and stuff like that. I'll go over some of that stuff, and I don't really want to show you on my railjack because it's going to make it really a lot easier, but there's ways you can build up your intrinsics and stuff for railjack that'll be a lot easier for you. You can solo it. I mean, it won't be perfectly jeez. It won't be perfectly Alright guys, that's annoying. It won't be perfectly easy, but it'll be a lot easier than if you have no idea how any of this stuff works and you're trying to figure it out. So, I'm going to quit rambling on this video. And I did create another account. I'm going to see how it goes. So I'm hoping to start putting some videos up maybe a little bit here in a while today. I'd like to do the first one and select the first Warframe and get that started and see how that goes. And I'm not much of a decorator, so don't make fun of my ship too much. But this is a long time ago I tried to decorate my ship, but I didn't realize there was a build limit, and I had iotane sculptures everywhere, and I ran out of space really quick. But my understanding is they've raised that since then, so you can put a lot more stuff in here now than I used to be able to. So I had gotten rid of a bunch of my stuff to the dojo. Well, that reminds me, that's another thing I'm going to do is I could teach you how to start your own dojo and how to do that, ways to do that, or you can join a dojo, which is probably better if you've not played this game before, but it's up to you what you want to do. Joining is a lot easier because if you join a dojo, clan, whatever, that has all the research done already, you don't have to worry about that kind of stuff. You can just take advantage of what they already have.